Hi everyone, this is from Naavo. I'm going to showcase this app, which is a full-fledged business management app. Today I'm going to showcase how do you add a sales transaction or a sales record in Naavo and how you can generate invoices for your sales. If you quickly look at the main screen, this is the home page, and you can see this graph that actually shows you what exactly is happening day to day. So if you click on each day, what the transactions are and what is the inflow and outflow for each day. And this also calculates the total profit by month. So you can see from last month to this month, it has increased by 75%. So that is the analytics that we provide as well out of the box. So in order for you to add the sales transaction, the first thing that you have to do is to have customers and items. So if I scroll down, I'll show you how to add those as well. So if you click on the customers, let's first add the customer and click on the plus button. So I have two options to enter customer. One is I can click on the contacts option here and then add it from my contacts, or the other one is to manually enter it. So I'm going to enter it as customer B and the phone number is required. So I'm just adding a random number here. I'm going to also add the address and select the state. You also have other options like adding the customer GSTIN, PAN, and email address. You also have the option to make it as a customer as well as a vendor, which will show in the subsequent series on what exactly vendors do and what functionality we have in now. And now I click on add customers. I go back and now the next thing that I said is to add items. Let's click on the items, plus here, and then I'll just add it as carrots. I'll add quantity as 50. The measuring unit is in kgs, and then I'll add 50 rupees per transaction per kg. Click on additional items. This is actually helpful for the for your online store, so you can add it up to you. And then I'm also taking a picture by either selecting it from a library, which I'm doing it right now, selecting the carrot and then adding the item. So now you can see that my carrots are already added. I'll now go. Now that we added the customer as well as the item, it's time for adding sales transaction. In here, click on the plus icon for adding the sales. Select the customer. There are two dates here that are presented. Date 1 is the transaction date. Date 2 is the due date when the transaction has to be completed. For now, let's leave it as is. In the items, I'm selecting the items. Select item, carrots for now. Add the number of carrots that are being purchased. Let's say it's 10 here. And then add it. Here you can actually add the tax rate as well. So for example, I'm going to put it as 5%. Now you can also capture the payment by clicking the card option here. Plus cash, amount received is 525 as a whole. Click on add. So the payments, we can also do future payments and then capture the received and paid. We have the entire transaction history or entire payment history. But for now, we are going to just simplify this demo with just adding the payment and also the transaction together. So clicking on the add here is going to take us to the added one. And now I click on the same transaction. I can look at the payment history, clicking on here. This is the payment that was done. And then also look at the invoices. So I can take a look at the invoice, and I can share this invoice either via WhatsApp or email or iMessage or any mailing apps that you have. Or I can also take a printout of this particular invoice. Click on done. Click back. And that's how you can add the sales transaction. So once you added your sales transaction, everything in Naavo is driven by analytics. So if you scroll down, you can actually look at the items and look at the carrots. And for simplicity's sake, I've added 3 transactions by the same customer. And here you can look at like what exactly the transactions are, how much it has been purchased. You can sort it by the amount increased and import decreased as well. You can go back, and now let's look at the customers for analytics. In customers, if I click on customer B, I can see what all transactions this customer has made and all the invoices that are associated with this particular customer. And if I go to sales, and I can actually do a group by and then customer, I can look at the transactions by customer, and I also can sort amount decreasing or amount increasing. So you can see like which customer has actually purchased more in my using my app. That's all, everyone. Thanks for taking time and learning how to add sales transaction with Naavo. I want to take this opportunity and have you use our app, which you can find our app on Google Play Store. You can type Naavo, download the app, use it. Please let us know. And you can also reach out to us at contact@naavoinc@gmail.com. Thank you.